Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Chronicles of Gamers, episode 65. Really, bro? It's like that? This is the podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with video games. It's like that. That's what we're doing on camera.
I was just testing my fingers out. I was just doing one.
Okay, fine, man. I am, of course, your host, Efocutioner, and I have my other host with me, Video Game Maestro, who apparently threw up his middle finger at me, Gamer Composer.
Sorry, my intro music is playing as long as Efocutioner puts it in the episode this time, so that's why I'm dancing like this. I'm back. How you guys doing?
Let me know when you're done.
Alright. That's my intro music from now on, like every episode, like until I change it again. Every time you introduce me, that's the music I want to play. Like, that's it. That's the one. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing okay.
How the listeners doing? Did you check in with the listeners?
Yo,
Are they doing good?
Listeners, how you guys doing, man? You already know. You'll just message me like you always do. So it's just no big deal. Or
I don't know that they're listening. Because Efocution doesn't tell me, so you got to at me to let me know that you guys.
You'll never ask
because he forgets. I just asked right now.
Okay, well I told you they're doing well, man. They're doing well in the cell.
Well in the Cell. The Cell is a good movie with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my gosh, man!
I didn't see the movie.
You didn't. I know you didn't see that movie. Movie is complete booty butt cheeks. Well, not really booty butt cheeks. It's pretty okay. It's average. But it's not, perfect.
True.
Yeah. All right. So, this episode has been brought to you by GDC. And because it's been brought to you by GDC, I'm going to let Gamer Composer take control and talk about GDC.
Yep. So,
it's all about
GDC
the hype.
this year.
GDC. Yeah.
Hype. We're hyping. We're 2 weeks late, but this
Not
is my
really.
story about what went down and all this other stuff. Nobody's fault but mine and ours and theirs. So, with that being said, I recorded some logs. So I'm going to tell you exactly how it was when I was recording there about my first day. And we're going to insert that right about now.
So this is my audio log for GDC 2018. When I got in on Monday afternoon, I met up with a friend of mine and we went to the CGX party, Canadian Gaming Expo, at Lucky Strike. And I actually met one of the coordinators of the event named Jillian. She used to work at IGDA, and she remembered me when I introduced myself. She was actually supposed to do an interview on me for when she worked at IGDA for a little segment. And so I connected with her, and I connected with a few developers there as well. They had really good burgers, they had really good fries, they had really good pizza. Not the best thing to be eating when you're there, but hey, it was quick, it was free, and it was awesome. And then I went to an audio meetup gathering. I talked to a friend of mine named Chris Trevino, and we shared some advice and caught up on life and whatnot. And then the second day for GDC, I came down, I met with a few friends. It was pretty much hops of friends. As far as my memory goes, I woke up, I got some breakfast in the hostel, and then I walked down to get my badge. And from there, I believe I hung out with, I can only remember part of the day, but I'll have to hold pause for now until I remember. I hung out with Floyd, and then I hung for a little bit, and then I hung out with Felix. Oh, I saw Chris DeLeon. No, okay, so I remember right now. I went upstairs to the Indie Mega booth, and I talked to Michael Kim, and then I went to the Indie Mega booth, and I played a game called Above, and it kind of was like a little bit of Crimson Skies, but really pretty, or Pilot Wings. And I talked to a friend of mine named Wes DeVore. And then from there, I saw my friend Chris DeLeon from Camp Keto. And then we went to a little indie meetup for a little lunch gathering. And I met a couple people there. And then from there, I left and I ran into Floyd and I hung out with him. And from Floyd, I saw Felix and Safari from Happy Mushroom, and I hung out with them for a bit. And then I left there from them and went and found Bella Messick and Natalie Lawhead, and hung out with them at a Chieftain pub, and we had some drinks. And when I was hanging out with Floyd, we played, there's a game at the Microsoft booth, and we did a couple things there, and caught up and all that good stuff. So then I went to the California Pizza Kitchen audio meetup, and then from there I went to the other party, and I met a friend named Hagen. I met him there. It was a new friend I made. But Bella Messick and Natalie Lawhead were already showcasing the game. The purpose was to meet up with the Good Shepherd group for hopefully getting funding and publishing for Fancy Fish Games around. But the event was so packed and so crazy, it was almost impossible to get things done or talk to anyone. So then I ran into Gerard and talked to them, and Tomo and Nat, who was Ethan's friend. So I ran into a lot of people, ran into Nicholas, and also ran into, I think, another person. But I had a really good time at the other party, and then it got really loud. And so from there I went to Tyler Pearsall's party, got to speak to Brewer Roger, composer for Call of Duty World War II, that came out last year, and also got to catch up with Max Scoville from IGN, and then I also went to catch up with Phil Fish, and we talked for almost like 3 hours about political things and movies and a bunch of other stuff and anime, and it was really cool. And then I didn't leave that party till 2:30, and now today is Wednesday, the 21st. The expo is going to open, and I'll have my new log from there.
So basically, excuse me, it was jam-packed. Obviously, it was a blog for 2 days in itself. There's some people I mentioned their names, and they're just friends of mine. I mentioned Bill Roger. He was the composer for World War II. He swept at the Game Audio Network Guild Awards. So kudos to him. He's the first African American to be up on that stage and win about 5 to 6 awards. So it's a really big honor in our kind to have those type of acknowledgments, and it's really great. And Ted Edwards is blowing us up on the phone.
Damn.
Can you guys see that?
No, I don't think they can see it.
Okay, good. I'm glad. But shout out to Ted Edwards.
Ted Edwards doing that body count fighting.
Next time, just call somebody and don't send me like 18 messages. I love you, man. Man. So Gerard Marino is one of my friends. I mentioned him in the blog. He is the composer of God of War 1, 2, and 3. Not the new one. I really hate that video games renamed things without like extra titles because it's so fucking confusing.
Not
but
really.
whatever.
I mean, it's God of War 1. You said God of War 1, 2, and 3. I mean,
yeah, but the first God of War is called God of War. It's not called God of War 1. And then so if you talk about so if a new kid is born and the game has been out that came out this year, is you born 5 years from now, and we tell you to that kid, have you played God of War when he's, I don't know, 20? And he's like, oh yeah, I played that game, and this is what goes on. This is like, no. Have you played God of War? And he's like, well, what do you mean? And it's just like, yeah, I played God of War. This is the one that's like, no, we played the one. Did you play God of War from 2005? That's confusing as fuck.
Okay, well, I'm going to say, have you played the God of War where you see boobs? That would be pretty simple.
How do you know you're not going to see boobs in this one?
Come on, son. Come on, son. Talk about how you okay. Not going to see boobs.
All right.
What is it, like a T-rated game right now? That's
gonna be for another time. So I'm gonna move on to day 2 or GDC Journal 2, and we're gonna get into that.
Had a meeting with Justin Burhan from The Good Shepherd, which is a subsidy of Devolver Digital, and right up to walking to him, I actually got to sit next to Jesper Kuud again. So what are the odds of me and Jesper always running into one another? That's pretty incredible. Fate is one thing that I definitely believe in. Coincidences, paths, things of that nature. Didn't get to talk to Jesper, but definitely was happy to see him. Hope I can at least have lunch with him one day. Meeting went very well. It seems like we might actually have a solid chance to actually be game funded.
More on that soon. I'll be talking about what that's related to in terms of that meeting. But I want to go in order. There was this game called Fate of Apocalypse. I got the little thing here. You guys can kind of see a little bit.
Almost sounds like an anime.
There we go. I'm really bad at this shit.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So the game is about, it's the year 2561. Humans have managed to survive 2 fatal mistakes. So now people are living under a space federation that spans
What's the 2
systems.
fatal mistakes?
It doesn't say.
Ooh.
They are on the verge of greatness, but are reliant on a reality that is increasingly augmented. And when the hard-drinking detective Dan Black regains consciousness in a decrepit corner of the decadent planet Cygnus H, he realizes that his brain, AR, has failed him. What happened to him in the past? What lies ahead in the future? The choices Dan makes in the various encounters will light his path on the twisted planet and beyond. So if you guys are interested, you can find out Dan's latest whereabouts here at nowherestudios.com. They're on Facebook with Nowhere Game Dev Studios and on Twitter at Nowhere Studios.
And if you have a really hard time to finding them, just remember that they are nowhere.
So then there was this cool card on the expo floor.
You're hunted. Actually, I was looking to make a business card with something like that.
Yeah. This is actually, it's called Play Werewolf with GDC attendees, Play-Doh. It's on the App Store or Google Play, so if you guys are interested, then you can, there's like a GDC werewolf party or something. Chat room. Why can't this thing focus? Anyways. I had mentioned about that game above. Go check it out.
Where is it? Above where?
You can go to play-above.com or they have a Discord. You can find that too. Or Steam play-above.com. Steam.play-above.com.
Oh,
it's kind of like Pilot Wings and stuff. Who?
You, by the way.
Me?
Yes.
I need one?
Yes.
What do you mean I need one?
You need a Discord.
Like I need to start one or I need to have like a account?
You need to like sign into Discord.
I already have. I'm like on part of like 3 channels.
Oh, I wish I had known that. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Yeah, I'm a part of the ground Discord. Where have you been?
Everywhere else on Discord.
Everywhere. You ain't never there. So I went to the Xbox party for Blacks in Gaming, and that was great. Tim Schafer was actually there too, and Phil Spencer.
Ooh.
And they had this new thing called Mixer, and I thought you'd be interested in this.
Oh, I already know about Mixer.
Oh, okay.
It's a Microsoft type of Twitch.
Enough of that. I do want to give a shout out to Mob Crush because then they wanted
to throw it away. I've known about it for almost a year. You're just like, fuck it. You already know.
Yeah, no reason to bore the. I mean, if you're happy to tell the listeners who don't know about it.
Yeah, man. Mixer is just like, it's like a Microsoft type of Twitch thing where it's like if you kind of have an Xbox One, it's like that's why you would do it. It's actually a lot better because you're able to record your stuff easier and you're able to stream a lot easier. And there's more stuff that you can do to customize your channel as well. But it makes more sense if you have an Xbox to use Mixer. So it's kind of hard if you only have a PlayStation. So I only have a PlayStation, so that's why I don't have Mixer. Like you could still do it from what I've seen, but
yeah,
Xbox. All right, you can go on.
It's all good. So I want to get into the awards that I did attend. And I got my award program here. My official.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess who the winner was? Me.
It was you. You won. You swept by not being there. You're such a great attendee, aren't you? So I'm just going to talk about the IGF 2018 nominees and the categories. I'm going to go way faster than they do. And if you guys are interested, you can actually watch the awards for free online somewhere on the GDC YouTube. But it was very nice. It was great. I love them. They're very inspiring. One year I will be up there for 2 awards. I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to win both. And 1 year. I don't know when, but it's going to happen
next year.
So
And I'll be up there popping off. I'm going to pop off for them.
Yep. You can pop off, and we're going to have fun, and it's going to be great.
And you'll probably get kicked off. But
no, we won't get kicked off. People clown there all the time.
Yes.
You just boo there and whatever. So I just want to go through this. So they had the best category. They had the category of best student game, and the nominees were IO Interloper, Don't Make Love. Why would I want not do that? Penny Blue Finds a Clue, We Are Here, Baba Is You, and Guardians of the Gears. Now, I played Guardians of the Gears.
I already like the name Guardians of the Gears.
Yo, I downloaded the game. That's the game you need to play. It's a very good. I saw this game at E3 2 years ago. They were hiding in the back somewhere, and I saw them. And I was like, man, this game is really good. Like it's a good 3D game. Like it's polished. It's made by students, and they did really well. I don't have the card anymore, but I downloaded the game. I played the game there while I was on the expo floor, so this is why it's a good tie-in. I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm not forgetting anything. And so I re-downloaded it. I highly suggest Efocutioner, you go ahead and play the game as well. I had a lot of fun. It was a nice puzzle platformer, 3D student game. It was really good. I was very impressed. You can't even find this shit online with people who want to do development as hobbyists. Like these students really rocked it. And wow. Like I said, I saw them 2 years ago at E3, and then they got into this, and then they finished their game and they submitted it, and they got nominated, but unfortunately they didn't win. Some other game called Baba Is You won. So that was the winner of that one. So moving on, excellence in visual art, and this is the point where I started like voting and to think that I thought they were going to get it and they didn't, or they did. And so I'm just going to go excellence in visual art, and the nominees were Night in the Woods, Cuphead. Echo. If you haven't seen Echo, it's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, but I know, really, really cool. Luna, The Guardians Between, and Chuchel. So
the winner was Cuphead.
You voted for Cuphead. I voted for Cuphead, and I voted for Echo. I thought one of those two were going to get it, and they did not.
Who got it?
Chuchel got it.
Chuchel what?
Chuchel got the award. I don't know what Chuchel is. I don't know what it stands for. Anyways,
it stands for not Cuphead. So.
So. Then we have excellence in audio, and the nominees were Tormentor X Punisher,
Gamer Composer.
Cuphead. I'm not on those games. Vignettes, Rain World, Your Nog Unlimited, and Celeste. And I for sure thought, even though Cuphead's good, it's only known for its music. I thought Celeste was going to get it because I know.
Yeah, kind of like I don't know, man. Celeste and Cuphead are kind of like even, so I'm not too sure. Who won it?
Yeah. The fucking name I couldn't pronounce. Your Nog, You're Unlimited.
Your what?
They won. Yeah. It's spelled UURNOG.
Yo, it's spelled IDON PTCARE.
What's that spell?
IDONTCARE.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be IDONTGIVEAFUCK.
No, I could have. Well, I was trying to be nice.
You've dropped, there's that been F-bombs way before.
I'll still play the game because I'm curious to know what the heck it is. So.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of good stuff here. So I'm gonna move on. Give me 1 second. Excuse me.
He's upset that Cuphead didn't win.
No. So excellence in design. The nominees were Into the Breach, Shenzhen IO, Wilmot's Warehouse, Baba Is You, Your Nog, You're Limited, and Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, which I did not vote for this one. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to get.
I would have picked Super Seducer.
Oh, that game should have been nominated. That'd be great. Well, nobody didn't submit it, so. Let's see.
Who won?
Baba Is You won.
Baba who?
Baba Is You.
Baba ain't me. Baba ain't me, bruh. You know my name.
Bruh. Baba ain't you. That's
Baba
right.
Definitely ain't me.
So the next award category was the New Oval Award, and I forgot what the New Oval Award is. Maybe it has it in this this thingy here. By the way, the hosts were like, there was it was these were the hosts. Trent was he's from Australia, so he was actually pretty cool, but he didn't look that great on stage. He was weird.
Damn.
And then Robin Haneke, she didn't look like anything on that. She did the GDA award stuff, and she has this game that she worked with Austin Richard on, and her studio is called Phenomena with FUNOMENA.
F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me.
Stupid. Rami Ishmael, I want to point out, got the what is it?
The Lifetime Achievement Award?
No.
The Ambassador?
He got the Ambassador Award. There we go.
Well,
so shout out to Rami, because we kicked it with him.
Man.
Huh?
He's pretty good.
Yeah. We kicked it with him. I always see him. I saw him this year at the hostel, the indie hostel that everybody stays at. He's a super cool guy. I kicked it with him. I kicked it with Ben Myers as well. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Sugar. Yes, his name is Sugar and that's his business partner from South Africa.
That's fine.
And,
that's fine.
Yeah, it was great. And as you guys, if you guys didn't see Tim, I'm not going to go over the GDA awards, but because I had to skip out. But Tim Schafer won the Lifetime Achievement Award, and he got choked up. And it's cool to see him, feel good. Just yeah, it was awesome. So interesting.
Like I was reading.
Sorry, I'm like I got sidetracked, so I shouldn't do that. Oh, the vault, in case you guys are interested, is here. You guys can learn a lot of stuff, more about the industry and things that goes down, things of that nature. I'm gonna just wrap up because I'm almost done. I've only got 2 nominees left, and I wanted this to be an hour show like it is in real life. And so the Nuovo Award is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, Taratoka Voodoo, 10 Mississippi, A Mortician's Tale, Cosmic Top Secret, Everything Is Going to Be Okay.
I played that game. It's wow.
Oh. We shout out to Natalie Lawhead. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Baba Is You and Kids. And so my votes were Everything Is Going to Be Okay.
Everything is going to be okay, because that's definitely not a game you can play and review. That's like a really personal.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I want to thank her if I ever meet her.
Yeah, she's actually really, really nice. I hung out with her and a couple other people. I mentioned on the log already. But Baba Is You, I voted. I thought that was going to get it since it was sweeping already. And Kids. And this game is really interesting. You guys should check that out. It's
Kids?
on the yeah, it's really weird. But it's really cool. It's just like some kind of, I can't explain it. Look it up. It's just weird, but it's cool. Like it's just black and white, and they have voice acting, and the kids are like, "Follow me, okay, no, bye," and then they jump in holes and they do all this other stuff.
Sell me your soul.
Pretty much. So with those nominees, which one do you think?
I'm gonna go with Everything Is Gonna Be Okay.
They did not win. Natalie did not win, unfortunately.
Damn. Then I'm gonna go with
Getting Over It. But that did not win either. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy won.
What? Who won?
Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Getting over what?
Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Have you not heard of this game?
No, but I feel like I need to
play
it because it's got like I feel like games with the weirdest or like titles where it's just like what, or like games that are just like what. This is actually really good.
I highly suggest, and you might have missed it because you're super busy, but Video Game Donkey played this game, and it was hilarious. I already heard about it from my friend who plays weird stuff. And for a small backstory, Bennett Foddy made the game QWOP long time ago.
That really sounds familiar.
It was a game that really did this. It was just really fucking hard and tough. It was just super low budget. You don't even have to install it. You can play it on a fucking browser. And so he played this game and watched the Video Game Donkey video so that you get an idea of what this game is about. Watch that and then watch a couple other playthroughs. Just 1 or 2 more will do. Video Game Donkey will wrap it up in a cinch. I promise you. And it will make you laugh. I don't suggest playing it if you don't have patience. But to each their own.
Then I'm going to move on from there. If you ain't got patience, you shouldn't be a gamer.
When if they haven't seen or heard about this game already, especially you gonna see. You definitely don't have much patience. You have half the patience.
I'm sorry. Who doesn't have? I don't have much patience.
This is the guy, we'll get to the true story, but this is the guy yelling at me about, like, blaming me about shit that PlayStation was doing. Not that I was doing.
I told you.
We're going to get to the true story.
Okay.
We're going to get to the true story. So I'm
let
just
me go
calling
back
you
in
out
first.
on it.
Let me go back in characters. I feel like, man, you keep
We got
making...
two more. We got two more. I'm almost done. We got two more. We're going to be good. So, excellence in narrative. The nominees were Tacoma. Well, how the fuck do you say this? Attentat, 1942. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods.
Butterfly
wow, I'm
Sloop.
really impressed. Tacoma and Night in the Woods.
Tooth and Nail. So you think that Tacoma and Night in the Woods won?
I don't know, man. Like I like both of those games, so it's like it's really hard for me to say which one. So it's like look, like I'm sitting back and I'm trying to think about it. Like I don't know which one to really go for.
So my vote was Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, because that
I haven't played
blew
that.
up, and that, like, I remember it was. I know I have a friend who did voice acting on it. I know some of the people who did the music. I know some people who worked on it as well. It was crazy. Like, it was huge. But
Who won?
Night in the Woods took it.
See, I'm not surprised.
So you
but
would.
then again, I would have been surprised if Tacoma had won that either. So it's like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't think Tacoma won anything. It's the only thing it was nominated for. I think they were nominated last year as well too.
That's all right. It's a really great game. I feel like more people should play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, did you play it on PC?
Yeah, had to.
Okay.
Played it with keyboard
So-
and mouse.
The last
So I should tell you something.
award nomination is the Seamus McNally Grand Prize.
Wait.
And yes.
No, I was just saying. Wait.
Oh, okay. So the nominees were Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Who is this Benny Fawny?
Hey man, take us. We're gonna take a small break, and we need to rectify this. I want Efocutioner to watch this video. Yes, this is gonna be a long one because this is important. Because either Google it, figure it out, or watch half this thing right now. We're gonna play the video with you guys, like, because this shit is funny. We're gonna do this.
Okay, fine.
Important.
All right, fine. I'm gonna look it up. Getting Over It.
It's gonna come right up in Google.
Yeah, it did with Betty. And you just want me to go to the trailer?
I don't care what you watch. I would prefer if you watch something that you can get an idea.
Oh, that's what it was?
Oh,
Yo, that's from the donkey video. I didn't know that's what it was called. I just thought it was some guy picking himself up.
that's fair because I don't think he says what game it is.
No, he doesn't say what game it is.
But you could kind of tell.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that game is kind of like, it seems pretty hard, but. Alright, I don't need to really watch this now that I know what it is. Okay. So what are the other nominees?
Night in the Woods.
Of course, Night in the Woods.
West of Loathing.
What's the what?
West of Loathing.
Oh, that's a weird sounding name. It must be a good game. What else?
And Into the Breach.
Of course.
Heat Signature, which I pitched for that game. I pitched my music for that game to be one of the composers, and I didn't make it. But my demo is online on YouTube if you're interested. And Baba Is You.
Baba Wubba?
Baba Is You.
I really feel like that's going to be a good game with a name like that. I feel like I'm going to be like...
Why don't you
Yo.
look that up and see what that looks like?
Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to type this in.
And then you should watch the video, Ash, What Are You Playing? Right after. Can
you spell it? Oh, never mind. I just found it. I forgot that Google is listening to me as we...
Yes, of course.
Oh, no. Wait, I found the wrong one. I found a Baha, a bully. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't think this is the game. I found some weird trailer for a movie that came out in 2015. So
no, it's not. It's not a movie.
But I feel like I should put that in the show notes. What I found. But can you spell the game?
BABA.
Okay.
Is you.
Baba Is You trailer. Okay. Damn, for a second I thought YouTube. I mean, I thought Google was listening to me, so I guess not. All right, so let me change it, and now, so I'm watching this trailer. Baba Is You. Looks like a weird cat, sheep, mouse. I thought that was dung. Rock is push. Okay. But you can push the word rock and push the word Baba. And you can move the rock. Okay. Wall is stop. Nord game jam. Baba Is You and hide. So you can push through the water. So you can push the words. And you can move the flag. Okay, this game is very weird. Yo, Baba is very confusing. So you can, I guess you can physically interact with the rules and stuff. Okay, so the video's over. I saw it. Alright, so I saw Baba Is You. I don't think Baba is me, but, you know. And what?
I don't think so either.
What are the other nominations?
That was it for the IGF. I kind of remember who won the GDA, a few of them, because I watched it when I got back home.
Okay.
And
so who won the final award?
Oh, sorry, Night of the Woods.
Damn
Night
right
in
it
the Woods.
did.
So yeah, I thought Baba Is You was gonna get it or get it over with Bennett Foddy, but alas, no awards for them.
Well, I mean, if Bennett Foddy had some legs, he probably would have gotten that award.
Ugh. Yeah, so that didn't happen.
Boy.
So Game of the Year went to, for the GDA, Game Developers Choice Awards, they went to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Of course.
And their nominees were PUBG,
Who cares?
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds,
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yeah.
Super Mario Odyssey,
Yeah.
Nier Automata.
Nier. Good job, Nier. And Horizon.
And the Innovation Award went to Gorogoa.
Or what?
Gorogoa
Island?
Yeah, might as well.
That's a reference to Gullah Gullah Island for those that
And
are too old or too young.
True. Man, I don't remember wherever once won. Oh well. So that was the award stuff.
You can throw that away.
See, okay. So we are gonna move on to the last log. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Godric. He's doing a visual novel called some shit that I can't read. Cyberpunk Casanova.
Ooh.
Yep, I read that right. It looks like this. Oops.
A little lower, a little higher. I'm okay. Kind of looks like a futuristic Degrassi.
It does. Does that help? No, that's worse.
No, it's actually worse. Put it a little bit closer. So I like.
This camera is horrible.
Yeah, but you know, it's your camera. It's
there
still,
we go. Fine.
I guess.
Anyways, he's doing a game, visual novels, doing some different type of music stuff. I already kind of did that, but I'm not going to plug that game, visual novel. You guys know what that one is. So check this one out.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard because I don't know which one you're talking about. But his seems to be very different because it's doing virtual reality. You know, and yours was just only focused on reality.
It's funny. Somebody drew Godric in the actual photo here. He's oh, that's the wrong side. That's not him at all.
Is it?
It's
is that?
This is him. It's got the hat and everything. So you can, if you're interested. I tried looking for the game. Actually, I couldn't find it, but maybe you guys will have better luck. Go to www.jetstream.com. That's Jetstream. STREAME.com.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move to the last log and the last audio log. This is GDC Day 3, and here we go.
So earlier today, I played a all-control game called something I don't remember, but it used tech decks. I think it was like Doors to the Galaxy Way or something. I'll probably have to check the notes on there, but he used like a tech deck to kind of, as a controller to play the game, and I thought that was amazing. He's also developed by a skater, and he's a musician. And then I checked out Twitch extensions, basically a way for people to determine the game of how it's supposed to be played, especially if in like a telltale narrative type of sort, and they can determine like how the game is going to be portrayed. I guess they give money or something like that. So more looking at on twitch.tv. They're doing a lot of stuff. It's almost like everybody's doing everything. It's almost like nobody knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. But it seems like there's a lot of money to be made, and I'm not making any yet. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get closer. I got to keep knocking on doors and pulling the Colin Moriarty and kicking that shit down when I get there. Meantime, it was pretty cool. Had a really nice lunch at Super Duper today. Burgers. $13. Bogus ass lemonade. The end.
Had a really fun time at Super Duper. Wait, what's Super Duper? Burgers. Okay. How much was the burger? $13. Okay. Lemonade was bogus, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Gamer Composer. That's the best fucking review ever. Yo, I had the best time playing this game. It was Breath of the Wild. $59.99. Go play it. The end.
Don't you love my audio logs? See, I'm definitely, it's more natural because it just happened. It's like straight off of my mind. I'm going to do more of them. If they come out very well, they're good. They're just, yeah, I'm super glad.
I think that's what, I feel like that's what we should both do more.
Yeah.
Because
they're just in the moment and we're not recapping, try to recap. Like,
and it's more honest and raw where it's just like, yo,
yes.
Is this, we don't need to make any bullshit excuses like, yo, this is ass or this is amazing. Burgers. $13. Amazing. But the drink is shit.
The end.
Live reviews. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, those are great. So, I want to jump back to wrap up the GDC experience.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't let this shit slide anymore. There's some things I got to get off my chest. And I just want, this is just a message just to say about no matter where you are,
Hold on,
no matter where
let me get some tea ready. No, like you were supposed to keep talking.
I thought you were going to wait for your tea. Yeah.
No, like you were supposed to keep going.
I'm going to wait for you politely because I don't want to talk over your throat swallows that we can all hear. May I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just to say, like, no matter where you work in the industry, be fucking nice. And don't be. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, be humble too. Like, if you worked on stuff, yeah, be respectable. If you worked on stuff, you know, that is big, or if you had really good, if you are a world champion of Galaga, because there was some recent game jam where there's Galaga players and stuff like that. I'm actually really good at that game too. Actually, that's where I went to the W. If you ever go to W in San Francisco, I have the top score at that arcade thing there. So try and beat that. But still, like, I know there's other people better than me. I'm being humble. So just, you know, just be nice. So I'm going to talk about the story. I'm going to get into it. You're going to see why. So I'm going to jump back because it ties to Efocutioner and I and the story of when we were at PSX 2016. No, sorry, it wasn't PSX. It was the Game Awards 2017. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying 2016.
I don't know.
2017, last year, we were at the Game Awards. Him and I were there. There was this woman that is a writer. I've always seen her around. I've actually seen her. I first met her at GDC 4 years ago. And she connected with me. She said hello. And we sang Baba Yetu together, which is the Civilization song that Christopher Tin, the composer of that music, is the only person who won the Grammy Award, for in history. Anyways, we sang the song together. I know her. She's seen me multiple times. I've seen her at different events and around the industry and things of that nature. Well, recently, and she'd always email me every year saying, hey, you know, like some Christmas card or Happy New Year and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. So, you know, it seemed like she was cool. So last year at the Game Awards, I saw her in the lobby and I thought I'd say hello. And she pretended like she'd never seen me before or that she didn't recognize me. And I was like, okay. And I kind of let it slide. You know, we've done a lot of episodes since then. I don't even think I remember mentioning it. Do you remember that?
No, because you did not tell me this. I know I was very interested in getting some water, so I ended up in line trying to get water.
Were you there though? Like, because I remember introducing. Were you there though? Because I introduced you to her. I remember, and I was like, "This is Anne. She's a writer. She's done games like this, and so on and so forth."
Hey man, I thought you guys had like maybe met once or twice. I didn't think you guys were that familiar because the way she acted,
but you do.
It was just like,
cool.
Yeah.
So you do remember meeting her then?
Yeah, man, because I thought that was like, you know, like you probably worked with her maybe one time, but you were just being nice.
I've never worked with her.
Oh, well, that's what it kind of seemed like, where it's just like you guys knew each other, but you guys didn't really know each other.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've seen her multiple times. She sends me emails, so on and so forth, right? So, she acted funny at the Game Awards. I let it slide. I'm like, okay, I don't know why you're acting that way. Well, then she recently got an award for winning Best Writer, and she worked on Horizon Zero Dawn. Good for her.
Yes,
well, you know, that's cool. I know she's worked on other big AAA games and stuff before, but that one's, you know, the latest one, and I think it's been the one since she got in a while. And so, you know, I congratulated her in email.
Yeah.
And I think I said congratulations to her in person before then, too.
Yeah.
So we're at GDC. And I remember if you listen to the first log, I was talking about how they good burgers and pizza and things of that nature. And I was with my friend.
Yeah.
And we were talking. And it was just the two of us talking. If you're on video, you can kind of see, like, it's just the two of us. We're in a crowd and whatever. And I seen her around, but I had decided that I did not want to say anything more to her because of how she had kind of acted. She acted kind of, as we say, brand new. And what brand new is like when you pretend like you don't know the people that you knew before you hit big time. Or that you've gotten some kind of accolades of that nature. So
when she got more of this, she changed.
Efocutioner just threw some money at the camera, so
yeah,
that's what happened. But so I was telling my friend, I was like, "Yeah, I see some people." And he's like, "Do you know anybody here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I see some people here, but there's like some people I'm just not interested in talking to because they act, you know, funny." It's like, oh yeah, you know, that's cool. And I told him that. And so we moved and we migrated. We had talked about other things. We migrated to a different area. And then she was around and my friend, what I was talking to, it was just one-on-one talking to him, says that he mentions the game Horizon Zero Dawn and she's in standing distance of hearing it. So she brings herself over, eating pizza. I'm going to use my Game Boy. I'm going to just put the pizza. So Game Boy pizza right now. So she brings her pizza face over. Yes, I said pizza face. Because she's got like pizza sauce dripping down her face, like on the side of her mouth. And she's like eating pizza and she's like, "Did you say Horizon Zero Dawn?" And I was like, is this really fucking happening right now? She's like, "I worked on that game. And yeah, I don't remember anything else she said." She directly actually looks at my friend and doesn't even acknowledge me at all. And then she turns to me and she introduces herself to him. And then she turns to me and says, "It's like, hi, what's your name?" To me!
Wait, pause. Okay, let me stop with that because if you're watching this on video, you see like I'm ready to just be like the yeah guy. But wait, pause. So did she really? I'm taking off the glasses.
He took off the glasses.
Yo, Efocutioner's on break right now, so glasses are off. Did she really just like literally pull like some I'm fucking famous type shit, being like, yeah, I worked on this game. Yum yum yum. Did you talk about this game? Hi, how are you? Hey, guy that I met, you know, multiple times, and I sent emails to wishing you how you were doing, and you were doing an amazing time, and we've had conversations with, and we've seen each other for years, and now that I finally got this fucking award, I'm gonna, you know, pretend like I have no idea who the fuck you are, because you're not on my level. Are you?
Nails on the head. Nails in the coffin. Castlevania franchise is over.
I'm not gonna call her a bitch, because I don't. Woman in general, but in that situation, you were kind of an ass. See, it's not a bitch. I didn't call her bitch, but she is an ass. Okay,
I was in shock.
On. Yeah, so she's an ass, man.
To me, she's like, "Hi, what's your name?" I'm like, "I'm Chase." "Oh, I know you. Yeah, well, we've only met a few times," she says to me. And on the tip of my tongue, I want to say, well, actually,
Glasses
no.
Off again. We only met a few times. Female dog, you sent this man emails.
I have correspondence. I can look them up.
You
right
guys
now,
messaged each other. You guys met and hung out and talked to each other in person. You are acting like a brand new female dog right now.
I can. Oh, so check this out, guys. I got an
Glasses
email.
on.
Wait, keep them off because I'm going to tell you. We've only met a few times, she says, right? So check this out.
All right, pause.
March 26th, 2014. I have a great meeting email. August 16th, 2014. I have a breakfast at Comic-Cons with her emailing me first. Actually, this was in July 2014. Chase, off the chance, will you be down in San Diego Comic-Con? I was thinking of getting together a couple people for breakfast and lunch at Comic-Con on Friday. You interested? Let me know. Aside from video game stuff, I got 2 comics allegedly coming out this year. So fun will be had. And you?
Let me put the glasses.
September 7th, 2014. Emailing me again. I'll be heading to PAX this weekend to speak on the panel, so I thought if you'll be around, I had a random question for you. I'm trying to get the greatest accomplishment in terms of game storytelling the last year. Besides The Last of Us and Walking Dead, can you think of anything? October 13th, 2015. Want a real letter? Hey Chase, so I'm doing this letter day of the challenge of February, and I thought it'd be fun to send you an artsy postcard, a letter of some sorts. Letters are fun. All I need is a mail address. No stress if not. So on and so forth. And this is just 2016. So then we sent me a whole poem of Christmas and that and things of that nature. So I have multiple correspondence with this woman, right?
Yeah.
And I've obviously seen her multiple times. I've said hello. But she played me, man. She played me.
She played like a real female dog right now, bro.
She straight up poked her fucking nose in my A and B conversation with her pizza face. Like, came over with pizza fucking sauce dripping down her fucking, like, lips. I'm not gonna get into just getting worse with that. I'm just gonna stop there.
I'll try to find like a picture to represent that. So.
But, and then was like, who are you? Oh, yeah, well, we've only met a few times. And then when we were trying, it's just like, what did we do? And we're talking about audio. It's like, I'll leave you guys to your audio talks. And removes herself from the conversation.
So she summoned herself when you said Horizon. So it was like literally, you just said Horizon Zero Dawn. And it was almost like a Final Fantasy summon. And then she just came out of here like the Chocobo with a big head holding a piece of a piece of dripping out of her mouth. Going like this. Did someone say Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
Yo, now I'm thinking about like the Chocobo summon. She's just like holding a piece.
Please have that as the video reference. I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna try and find something to represent that. Just be like, did someone say Horizon Zero Dawn? I'm stomping my feet, by the way. That's what, if you hear a sound, that's me stomping my feet on the ground as she's running.
Oh man, we just had an earthquake.
You sure it was an earthquake or was it?
Yeah, because my headphones are moving. I got dizzy, I got vertigo, and I was like, what the going on? I felt a little swingy, and my headphones and my mirror is moving. And I didn't touch my mirror. I'm sitting all the way. I never moved.
You want to know what you did? You said we were talking about Horizon Zero Dawn.
We were talking about summons and Baja Mud.
Yeah, we're talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. She's coming. She's coming to your house right now. She's going to be like, did someone say Horizon Zero Dawn? Make sure to have a pizza ready, man, since you're summoning her.
Oh man, be fucking nice, guys. I don't care
humble,
how big
man.
You guys get.
Right.
Like, damn. And if you do, don't fucking invest yourself into people's conversations. Like, you're fucking rude.
I mean, in her defense, you did say Horizon Zero Dawn.
I didn't say it. My friend said it, and I never looked her way. It wasn't like, yeah, let's mention Horizon Zero Dawn and invite her over. No, that didn't happen. Jesus, like, man.
You better stop saying that name, man, or you keep summoning her. That's why your whole room is shaking. She's coming over right now. You better get that pizza ready. She ain't playing. You gotta have an offering. Get her that deep dish pizza.
Can we put the Toasty Man in the video for this one too?
Toasty.
Oh
yeah, I think I have that soundbite too. Should be. I'll play that. Toasty.
So that wraps up my GDC experience.
You want to go straight into a quick true story?
Yeah, let's go straight into the quick.
Okay, so true story. Me and Gamer Composer, we played each other in Dragon Ball FighterZ. But before we did that, Gamer Composer had to update his PS4 because he didn't do that apparently. Then, when he finally updated his PS4, I created a lobby, but he couldn't join because he didn't have PlayStation Plus. So then Gamer Composer signed up for a free 2 days of PlayStation Plus. Which he should at least get the free games for. Actually, you probably should have did it in March, but whatever. If you want to, you should get the games that are on PlayStation Plus. But then afterwards, once we finally got that, I was trying to join his lobby because he created a lobby. But for some reason, he couldn't create a lobby. So I created one, and Gamer Composer finally joined me. And as soon as we did, we were both excited because we were about to play each other. You know, we bought Dragon Ball FighterZ for the main reason of playing each other and helping each other get better. And unfortunately, Gamer Composer has the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th worst bad lag I've ever played in. I have to actually count. So it's the 10th worst bad lag I've ever played in. Gamer Composer's lag was like at least 14 to 16 frames, and it was like bouncing up and down. And of course, if you guys know about online play activity, you'll see it in the video. You'll see like the number fluctuate. But of course, you know, the more lag you have, the worse it is. And for me, my connection, it was literally like I was playing in Jello, which Gamer Composer has a hard time understanding that reference because he's never been in Jello. Because I've actually been in Jello where you moved in Jello. And it's really, really bad. So, but if you guys don't know what Jello is, I'll do like, it's like being underwater. It's like fighting another person underwater. And you can see how a person throwing a punch is like super slow underwater to the point where you can see it and you can move out the way, but you're so slow underwater that you have a hard time moving. So it just makes it extremely hard for you to dodge.
Whoops.
Get it? And yeah, man, we played each other, and Gamer Composer has a very interesting play style when we play.
We'll have to play in person. I'm probably still going to get worked because Efocutioner is the FGC coach of most games, Street Fighter, Injustice
Man, don't get me started on Street Fighter, bro. Don't get me
Let
started
me
on that.
also interject and say Tobal #1, he's actually stupid good at for some fucking odd reason.
You're mad at that.
A game that he does not practice or play on. King of Fighters 99. I shall continue with Soul Calibur, but that's not out yet. Tekken 7 and apparently Dragon Ball Fighters or FighterZ, however you want to say it.
13, 14. But yeah, Soul Calibur I don't play. I mean, I'll play, but I'll play.
So, so Efocutioner was yelling the fuck at me because of the lag that was happening. He was blaming that shit on me. Like I could control the fucking internet. Like I could control my internet settings or something like that.
I mean,
and it was like, I made the ring. Where's the ring? Join the ring.
Yeah, that's what I was complaining about. That's what I was complaining about.
How did I know? How did you do this?
See, no.
Where are you?
No. Can I say something?
No.
Can I say something? I created the ring, and all Gamer Composer had to do was join. As soon as I created it, he didn't click on me. He clicked on the freaking Bardock player. I'm Goku Black, and he clicks on the Bardock.
No, it wasn't even about that.
Mind you, both of them still look like Goku, so I can understand the problem.
Fuck that. The fucking shit was not loading because of the internet. And you were like, where are you? All you have to do is do this. You want to do this. How do you not have PlayStation Plus? You need this to be online.
Yeah, how do you not have PlayStation Plus that you're gonna play?
Bam!
No.
Damn,
you
man.
came on and you were like, hey, how come I can't play you? How come I can't
How you
join
doing
you?
this right
Because
now?
I was like, you need PlayStation Plus. How do you not have PlayStation Plus? You're talking about you want to play something online.
Hey man, I tell you, I don't play shit online. I was playing with myself. How the fuck would I know?
You need PlayStation Plus.
You put me online before I didn't have PlayStation Plus, so that was some weird shit.
You need PlayStation Plus in general to play online.
in the US, but I was able to be on Canada and not do it.
Gamer Composer. Why the hell are you on Canada? So you were on Canada's connection playing against people online in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Pro tip: only scoop on Chronicles of Gamers. By the way, I met Jonathan Blow at GDC. I totally forgot to mention he's a really cool guy. I had 3 interruptions, and he still talked to me for about an hour and a half and said I was a good conversationalist. Besides that, that's a true story.
True story. You could play, Dragon Ball FighterZ
in Canada.
You could play on Canada's connection if you go online.
Canada Connect.
You can't play on US. But just remember, you're gonna have shitty online connection when you play, because that's in Canada and you're in US. And the US already has kind of shitty internet. Thank you.
It's true that.
Yeah, so.
All right, so let's take our first break then, and then we can get to
No, we're done.
The Indie Radar, because I just wanted to throw someone a shout out for that one.
Oh, you got Indie Radar?
Yeah, I just got one.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we'll wrap it up.
So there's this cool game called Crossnick, and that's spelled Niq. So Cross CROSSNIQ. It's made by a friend of mine that I met at GDC last year called Max Krieger. He is really infatuated with like the future of nostalgia from like the late 1990s, early 2000s, Y2K stuff. So he's made this like PlayStation style like puzzle game, and it is very PlayStation 1 nostalgic. It is super cool. It's hard as fuck to play. But I want to give him a shout out. His Kickstarter is going on. Please send him more money, because he's actually doing some cool stuff. He's got some really dope tracks. Actually, it feels and sounds like a PlayStation game. He has really made this great, and I want to be a part of that stuff too. But regardless of that, I wanted to tell you about this and check out this Kickstarter. We'll put it in the show notes. We'll put the link in. And we'll also have a little bit of video footage and all that other stuff. So I don't want to say the link on here, because unless you want to type it in or something like that, fine, I'll say it. No, it's too much to say. I'll stick to my guns. Anyways, that's a cool Indie Radar game. Check it out. Support Max. He's a cool guy. And he's got some cool shades, and he has some cool music and stuff like that too. Yeah. So.
That's it?
That's it for Indie Radar. Yeah.
All right. Well, then we're just going to wrap things up then. No commercial breaks, man. I'm really proud. We did no commercial breaks. This is a special.
No commercial breaks, and we're still within an hour, so I'm pretty happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's with all the other shit going on too.
And that's
we doing selfless?
That's with the piece of face.
Where the fuck? Hold on.
Where the fuck to what? Where'd the piece of
Lord Brioche? If you're watching this, don't fucking think that you're getting away with murder. I fucking know that you got time to record. I fucking know. You want to know how I know?
Piece of face.
Because I see you post. No. Pizza face.
I try.
All right, guys. Is it Seamus or Selfless plugins? Which one is it going to be?
No, it's Selfless plugins. Go.
Check out the new Ground game. We have a new update, and there's new music
it goes
in there.
Darkness. You have a night mode.
You have a night theme.
Very surprising. And there's weird things that come out at night.
You played it?
No, I'm not even joking. Like, there's legit weird things that come out at night. I'm not even playing on the you'll see.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it.
Yeah. So we got night theme. We got all these other stuff. I made new music for it. There's going to be another update coming out by the time you guys hear this.
You know, I'm going to record my playthrough, because I keep not doing it, because I always find so much amazing things. I'm going to record. I'm just going to record one day.
Yeah, just do that.
Sorry.
Check out the music on SoundCloud. Efocutioner will post the notes and things like that. Thanks for you guys who are listening. You know how to reach us, cogpodcast@gmail.com.
No, COG Podcast is the Twitter.
It's the COG
and then Chronicles Gamers
Podcast
@gmail.com is the email.
Get it right. Pay the price, Chase with the. You should know this.
Also, if you're wondering what this wonderful hoodie I'm wearing, it's our jacket, which I'm still trying to design. So this is like the first design. There's going to be still trying.
I dig it. I love it. It needs to pop a little more. It looks like you already washed it. Is that right? No?
Yeah, I did wash it.
Oh, we have ground t-shirts coming soon. So get yours.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, I'm going to send him one.
Yeah.
Other than that, what else? I can't promote anything else. The next time we record, I'll probably have a game at VR LA. So if you're going to be out there, check it out.
Yo, man, we are VR.
We are VR. Yeah. And I haven't done any work for this thing yet, but I'm going to say that I officially signed to a really good game that's going to be on PlayStation next year.
So is it called Spyro?
By 2020. No, it's this called it starts with a T and ends with an M.
Tetramorphicondom.
Okay, I'm done. I give up.
All right.
You win.
Chronicles Gamers, Chronicles Gamers, Chronicles Gamers, Chronicles Gamers, Chronicles of motherfucking gamers. They'll make me sick piece of face on you. I feel like, yo, at this rate, I feel like I'm just gonna create a fucking character with fucking piece of face. You know what? There is actually a character. There's this character on One Piece
yes, there is.
where you have this lizard that runs just like this. It moves just like this. I'm gonna play it in a video. I wish I could, my audio people, I wish I could like do but I don't know, you'll just have to watch the video for it. But I feel like it's this character, this lizard, that is just running, and I feel like if you put a pizza in the hand, it'll look just like Gamer Composer's, person who just came out of nowhere when you say Horizon Zero Dawn. By the way, if you say that word now, be prepared, she might come. She might be
Yeah, earthquakes and ghosts might pop out and shit with piece of faces.
Yo, if you say
It's
Horizon
sauce
Zero
dripping down
Dawn
their
3
mouth.
times in a mirror, you'll summon her. That's the new legend.
That is amazing.
You started this shit.
I didn't start it. She started it.
It's because you said Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh crap! I said it twice.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We
If I
gotta
say
go.
it
We
one
gotta go.
time-
All right, play the music.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Until next time, guys. Horizon Zero Dawn.